Oh, hello again, guys, and welcome back. I did some soul sand, so I have some nether quartz. I did a few other things, though, I wanted to show you. I built the high oven completely full height, and we now have it 8 high, so we have 6 slots for things to smelt, and some blocks of charcoal as fuel. We have the auto sieve, something laying eggs. This here is very cool. I really want to show that to you. It's as simple as put cobblestone in here, cobblestone in there, makes this one, make hammers, put them in here and break the cobblestone into gravel. If we then remove the cobblestone just to show you, and take the output stuff, let's take some broken iron ore, throw that together to make iron ore gravel. Throw that back in here. They disappear because they get placed here, and that one breaks it down to crushed iron ore. Crushed iron ore somewhere here gets turned into iron ore sand. Throw that in here there, and it will break it down into pulverized iron ore. Pulverized iron ore is then turned into iron ore dust, and this goes in here. If you place an inventory right in front of a duct, it will automatically take the items from the inventory and put them inside the high oven. The duct itself will fill up here once the high oven is full, and I have set this to the ingot thing, so it will pull everything it needs out of here, out of this one. And I want to do things and stuff, but first I want to show you this as well. I found I don't want to call it a bug, but it's a very useful feature that I don't think is intended. Let's see, because if it's a bug I can't use it. That's why it's not a bug. So go down here. We have another Steve's Factory inventory manager and some stuff and things. We can break these. As you know, you can use the block gate to both place and break blocks. Let's imagine we place that here, facing this block, because when you put it's facing you. So hook that up and tell it that this inventory is interesting. It will take this. It will take about a minute to get 64 stacks. No, 64 items, which is a stack. I guess it's 1 item per second. And when I started this, I didn't really know how to place them towards not me. So I used a piston. Let me show you that as well. On this wall, I used it like this, and my wrench. Like that. Lever, not there. That's a very bad place for that lever. Here. And then I just broke this block. And that one will extend, so you can break these blocks as well. Place a solid block here. Break this. Go here. Place the block gate facing you. When you remove this, it will fall down and the block gate will do the rest. But then I thought there must be a better way to do this. So I crafted a block placer, very cheap, from Open Blocks. Place it like that, right next to the wall you want to break. Give it a block gate and a redstone signal, like that, and it will place the block gate. Now the block gate that gets placed by a block placer is always facing towards the right of the direction it's placed. So now it's facing that way. To show you as an example where there isn't a thing in the way, I will do this. It's facing this way, always to the right. This is a unintended feature, let's call it that. And when you have the last one here, just place the block gate like this, and it's facing that one. That's the one you place last, so you will place the block placer here, give it a block gate, and give it a redstone signal. And do over. Let's see. Block placer here, block gate, lever. Quite simple, isn't it? And if placed here, block gate, lever, break, and then the last one, as I said, is like this, because then it's facing this way. Take your inventory cables, like this, and then the program is basically just telling it all these items, all these inventories are inputs, this is the output, and you just reconfigure the input to contain all the block gates, and that looks awesome. So we have 5 stacks per minute approximately when we have 5 block gates, and we can easily make more. This dust we carry upstairs manually. You can go in here. The lever should go in here, and the inventory cable should go in here. Let's go upstairs. The dust we brought, we just throw in here, into the VSWE inspired sieve, autosifter thing. Link in description below. And we can easily make double the speed by putting another bucket here and another sieve here. And now I want to make the auto packager. We have some metals because I ran 1 block of charcoal through that. And let's see, we want iron. I believe that's about it. Auto packager. Crafting table. Crafting table. Pistons I do have. Redstone and gold. We have gold here. Only need 1. And then we need some redstone. 2 redstone to be precise. Here, here, and gold in the middle. We have that, these, and iron. Like that. Auto packager. Now this pulls from the left and outputs to the right. So I actually want it this way, even though you don't believe me, because I want the output to be here. And then I want to pull items out of this and put them here if they are metals, like broken copper and crushed metals, because then they will be auto packaged 2x2 or 3x3, in this case 2x2, into the gravel ore and sand, or gravel and or sand, which will automatically get crushed by the hammer. Then the remains will be shoved here and packaged again. Then the output, since I will use item ducts, and they will go here, there, here, and here. They will also output down here if it's a pulverized dust thing. If it's a ore dust, haha, that's what it's called. Let's eat another toast. Toast is good. Then we will have auto metals forever and ever, and I don't know what to do with them yet. First of all, I want to take this and throw that up here, disconnect you and put it output, and you will go into the smeltery. Molten nickel. Now I need to put iron in here to get Invar. So if we want to smelt some iron, we have that here. The output is down here, and I can turn it off with that lever. So then we pump iron into the, either directly into the drain here or into the tank and do the same thing. But what we are actually working on this episode is the zinc core. So we were working on zinc core, lapis, we needed nether quartz for that. We have the 10 nether quartz here. Let's see. We need lapis as well. Whoop. In the outputs we have lots of lapis, 18 diamonds, 8 emeralds, and a ton of stuff. Let's see, we need 9 of those. We need some redstone maybe? I have no idea. The reason we wanted Invar is to make the armor, because Invar is the balancing point for Environmind's armor heating. If we have lousy armor, we heat up faster, and if we have better armor, we actually heat up slower. So diamond armor is the best because it will help us be cool at day and hot at night. And I believe we actually have enough diamonds soon to make the 3 pieces, headgear, legs and footgear, that we want to have. So we don't have to make the Invar armor. But Invar is still nice to have. As a bonus, of course. Let's see, daylight sensors and glass and wooden slabs, okay. Let's make some wood slabs like this. Maybe that was too many. So glass, nether quartz, and wooden slabs. 2 daylight sensors. Then we needed 2 more quartz. Okay. Quartz, lapis, daylight sensors, ender pearl. We have that. Emeralds and a block of redstone. We have a block of redstone on us. And we need 2 emeralds. Haha! All the things. Oops. I forgot to make another crafting table. Or actually to make the thing. The block of redstone. So let's make the block of redstone first. Like that. In here, you Cinco! Ha! Awesome! So then we just need a shell constructor, which needs 4 obsidian and 3 glass panes. Let's make some more glass. Do we have any gravel around here? Should we have gravel in here? Yeah. 6 maybe? Derpy derp. Hey, work. Give me 1 more. Thank you. And I will break these manually with a hammer. Give me that hammer. And then smelt them. Throw the hammer back in here. It's not refilling it unless it needs to. It's the Steve's Factory Manager is also configured to auto-craft hammers and put them in the autonomous activator. Once we have another autonomous activator, we will have another puncher. Let's call it the puncher. Let's see, water. Camel pack. And water. Give me water. Like so. Aha! Now, glass. 6 glass paint. Glass is a ton of glass paints. And then we need obsidian. Do we have a bucket somewhere? Bucket. No buckets. Huh. Okay, let's make another bucket. We might have had a bucket, but we don't have a shortage of iron. And you. We need a stone thing. Do we have stone? Stone. Ah, stone. Not enough stone. Let's smelt some more stone. We don't have enough sticks. We can use slabs. Haha. Like that. And I need 1, 2, 3, 9 pieces of stone. 8 and 9. So stone slab in the center, bottom center. We have a stone barrel. Now let's find a good place for this. That's not a good place because we have a lever on that. What could be a very good place? This could be a good place. That is a good place. Do we want that where? No, no, we want a couple. Like, sure. That bucket, a bucket of water here, and then a bucket of lava inside gives me obsidian. This is the best way to make obsidian of all the mods I've ever played with. Ha! 4 obsidian. Don't place obsidian because we can't break it. So that in the corners, some core here maybe? Yes, and 1 redstone. That's not redstone. Shell constructor! Now we only need power. A generator from extra utilities perhaps? Generator. Generator. Nope. 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 No. 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 And no. Okay. Boring. Survivalist generator. 5 cobblestone and a furnace. Do we have a furnace somewhere? Yes. Let's see. Furnace. 5 cobblestone. Iron. Was it redstone in the center? No, it was iron in the center and redstone on the bottom. All the stuff. Stuff and things. Stuff and things. Survivalist generator. This is the crappiest thing you can imagine. But it does the trick. So let's go up. Here maybe? Ooh, harvest some crops. Can we do it like this? We can. Maybe here. Like so. And a... Let's break these. That should be safe, somewhat. More or less. The definition of safe in Crash Landing is not really the same as in the rest of the world of Minecraft. We want another nook here, because nooks are good. You. Give you something to burn. Will you burn? You will burn. For 5 minutes at 5 RF per tick, which is 5 times 20 per tick per second, which is 100 per second. Times 5 times 60, which is 300. That's 30,000 RF, I believe. So right click that to tell it what to do. And it sucks the redstone flux right out of it. And we soon will have a clone. Then we can go to the city in the next episode. I will finish off this recording with setting up this system that we talked about right now. I could use Steve's Factory Manager here, but why I didn't is an interesting question. It's mainly because I don't want to use Steve's Factory Manager for everything. And this is actually a very good use of item ducts, because item ducts don't pull out of that inventory unless it has a valid destination. So inserting the pneumatic servos we had from earlier gives me the opportunity to put item filters, whitelist, and a whitelist here, and then on top here I will put another item duct or here, like that, probably like that. So let's do it like that, so we get... Oh, I need another pneumatic servo. Pneumatic servo. 2 seared bricks. That shouldn't be an issue. I believe we even have some seared stone here. That's 1. And that gets automatically outputted, of course. Of course. and 2. And glass, I believe we had on us somewhere. No? Okay. Sand. Fuel source. Stone. Stone go here. Because stone is good. Smelt. Any excess heat can just be used, because why not? So you. Not you. Ha ha ha. Because I see 2 joke. Pneumatic servo. Also, here. Whitelist. If we put item ducts behind here, it will also automatically pull that out of this one once we hook that up. Because these are only valid destinations for what is already in them. So let me just set up these filters now. Okay, so now we have valid destinations for broken and crushed ores. I actually also need to make it a valid destination for the pulverized ones, so that it will also be packaged, and then when it's packaged, then it will be sent into this chest here. But let's try to hook it up like that, and 1 cobblestone and a stick. Wood, planks, stick, cobblestone, lever. You, and wrench you, and activate you. Let's see what's happening. Stuff's happening. Ah! Broken works. Crushed should be working. Yes, it's working. That's awesome. Then when we give this auto packager power, which it uses very little of, survivalist generator here as well, that should do the trick. 2 redstone, 1 iron, and 8 plus 5, 13 cobblestone. Let's see, 1 iron, and 13, we have 18 cobblestone. See if we can remember the recipe on top of our head. You. Aha! Survivalist generator. Here. And let's take 1 coal. That works for half an hour at 5 RF per tick. Making stuff. Is it working? Hope it's working. Yeah, it's working. Haha! Awesome. Nice. So we need this item duct to not hook up to that one, but to hook up these. So we need another item duct, and an item duct is lead plus tin. Lead and tin. Tin and lead. And we also need a pneumatic servo. Thankfully we have some more of these. Do we have more claws? We don't, do we? No. Let me fix. Like so. Now connect this one as well. Should also pull out all the gunpowder and flint out of this chest. Looks like it's working. I see no flint and I see no gunpowder. And stuff is being moved along. Nice. Actually I should move this. Also when standing near a generator you get very hot. I should move these 5 barrels here so that they are a line along this wall. It would be easier to just hook up the item ducts then, like this. But now this should be an empty whitelist. These are whitelisted, and we have iron ore dust, which is one thing we should whitelist here. Throwing that in here. Should pull that one out and put that in here. Unless this is backlogged. Because this one's full. Because this one is not getting enough power. But that is because we had a backlog of items here. So that will automatically sort itself out in due time between the episodes. Now I want to fire this with... Whoa. Now this happened again. I don't know why that happened. It has happened once before, as you might imagine from my not so överraskade response. Surprised response. Let's fire this up with using one block of charcoal. Now it will not burn another one unless I give it another redstone signal. I could use the button, I guess, but this will heat up to a ton of degrees, and that ton of degrees will smelt all these items super quickly, and also the stuff that it outputs here will not merge, and disabling this makes all the liquid stay in here, so we don't get alloys, we just get stuff. And once it's hot, because it gets very hot if it's 8 blocks tall, it goes super quickly. And I will wait until that is a thing, and I will show that to you, and then I will say bye-bye. Okay, I put down the redstone energy cell we found in the city, and made another survivalist generator. Throwing that in here gives me 4.5 hours of power generation. Which should be enough to power this, I hope. Let's see. Not very fast, no. No. Maybe we'll just put some more of these generators around, hooked up to this redstone energy cell, and that will package the stuff for us. And let's, now that we have a dust thing that is already whitelisted, we don't have to care about that. So let's see, how fast is this now? Is it up to, it's at the slag is annoying. It's not really up to maximum speed, but as you can see, it's more than enough for our purpose. And we now have 159 ingots of lead, 123 ingots of aluminum, 126 ingots of iron. And take that and put you here. Turn you on and turn you off. Gives us 1 ingot here, which will go away. This will be turned that way, and things will be stuff because we do this. And put you over the drain. Export, and we have 54 ingots of invar. Nice. And 20 diamonds is more than enough for 3 pieces of armor. So in the next episode we're definitely going to the city. In the next episode we will finish up some more quests, and I believe I decided for the squid plant seed because I'm a bit of a coward and don't want to take my chances on actually finding squid plant seeds in the city and making a big ocean, or actually making a water source below level 64 to make them spawn seems like not a thing I don't want to care about. So, squid plant seeds, thank you. So, see you in the next episode, and hej då!